Okay, moving on to the second condition, which is hemophilia. Okay, hemophilia is a condition in which the blood cannot clot in normal circumstances, and this is because of the lack of the blood clotting factor. This is dangerous because this can result in excessive internal or external bleeding, which may be fatal. Boleh membawa maut. Hemophilia is due to the presence, okay, once again, it is because of the recessive alleles, okay, recessive alleles in the X chromosomes, which causes the male to be hemophilic. Okay, so the female will only be hemophilic if both recessive alleles are present on X chromosomes. Okay, so this table once again is showing how genotypes and phenotypes are written in a hemophilic inheritance. Okay, for a male to have this capital letter H, which means the dominant allele is present, there's no recessive allele, that means this male is normal for hemophilia inheritance. But for female, okay, so same goes to the female. If this is homozygous dominant, so that means she is normal. Okay, a carrier can only, this condition can only be in a female in this heterozygous condition, heterozygous, because there is a presence of recessive alleles. So that means this female is a carrier, but she herself is not hemophilic because of the presence of the dominant allele. Okay, for a male to be hemophilic, there is a presence of recessive allele at the X chromosomes. Remember, this is sex-linked chromosome. This specifically on the X chromosome. But for the female to be hemophilic, she has to, there are two, or the both recessive alleles are present on the X chromosomes. Okay, so this is the schematic diagram for hemophilia. Okay, first to write down the parent's phenotype, followed by the genotype. So this father is a normal male and the mother a normal female, but then she is a carrier because of the heterozygous condition over here. Okay, next, the process of meiosis results in formation of gametes. So these are the probability of gametes. Okay, fertilization takes place, random fertilization, and let's look at the probability. If this X capital H from the father is to fertilize with the X capital H dominant allele from the mother, so therefore no problem, this child will be normal. This will be a girl, XX. Okay, so if the gamete from the father, dominant, capital H, to fertilize with the recessive allele X from the mother, so we bring it together. This is the genotype of a child, XX. The child is a girl, but since this is heterozygous for hemophilia, so that means the girl is a carrier, but that she herself appears normal. Okay, so the third condition is where the Y gamete from the father to fertilize with the normal gamete from the mother, the dominant gamete. So this XY, the child is a boy, a normal boy. Okay, let's look at the last probability, Y from the father to fertilize with the recessive allele from the mother. So there's presence of small letter H, indicates the presence of recessive allele. Therefore, since this is Y, he is a boy who are hemophilic. Okay, so let's complete the schematic diagram. This is the genotype, the phenotype of the child, and last but not least, we are to show the ratio, the phenotypic ratio of the outcome.